Be ready. Start. On 23rd January 2003, the Office of the Supreme Court Bar Association received a requisition dated 10th January 2003, signed by 343 members, seeking an amendment to Rule 18 regarding the eligibility of the members to contest and vote at an election. It was proposed that the member who exercised his right to vote in any high court or district court, advocates stroke bar association would not be eligible to contest for any post of the SCBA or to cast his vote at the elections. The said requisition dated 10th January 2003 was considered in the meeting of the Executive Committee of the SCBA on 1st February 2003 and a decision was taken to hold a special general body meeting on 18th February 2003 to consider the requisition. It appears that notice for the said general body meeting was issued by the SCBA on 6th February 2003 and copies of the same were sent to the members along with the cause list. The notice was also displayed on the notice board of the office of the SCBA situated in the Supreme Court premises. The notices were also sent to different bar associations at Delhi, including the Delhi Bar Association. On 18th February 2003, the general body meeting was convened in which 278 members participated. Some of the members of the association had spoken against the requisition, but when the resolution proposing the amendment in Rule 18 of the rules was put to vote, it was passed by a majority of 85% of the members present and voting. Subsequently, at a meeting of the Executive Committee convened on 3rd March 2003, a resolution was adopted to hold election of the office bearers for the next session and for the constitution of the Election Committee on 25th April 2003. An election committee of 3 members of the SCBA was constituted for the purpose of conducting the election. In the said meeting, a requisition signed by 237 members of the SCBA to recall the resolution dated 18th February 2003 was taken up for consideration but deferred on account of the fact that the elections had been declared. Moreover, in the meeting of the Executive Committee held on 10th March 2003, it was resolved to constitute an implementation committee to implement the resolution of one bar, one vote which was adopted in the general body meeting of 18th February 2003. As indicated herein above, applications were filed by the plaintiffs in both the suits under Order 39, Rules 1 and 2, read with Section 151 of the Code of Civil Procedure to restrain the defendants who are the appellants in the 2 civil appeals from implementing the resolution dated 18th February 2003 till the final disposal of the suits. By a common order dated 5th April 2003, the learned judge allowed the 2 applications filed for injunction and restrained the appellants herein from implementing the resolution dated 18th February 2003, amending Rule 18 of the Rules and Regulations of the SCBA till the final disposal of the suits. The Supreme Court Bar Association, through its honorary secretary, thereupon filed the 2 civil appeal numbers 3401 and 3402 of 2003 against the said common order dated 5th April 2003, passed by the learned civil judge, Delhi. Both the matters were placed before the court in the mentioning list of 10th April 2003 when the matters were taken on board and leave was granted. Pending the proceedings, the common order passed by the trial court was also stayed. It was also made clear that if any elections were held, the same would be subject to the result of the appeals. Thereafter, this court appointed Mr. Ranjit Kumar, learned senior advocate, as amicus curiae to assist the court in the two matters. In addition, the court also requested the learned Attorney General to assist the court. During the hearing, one of the more important issues that surfaced was the escalating number of members of the SCBA to about 10,000 members, of whom only around 2,000 members were said to be regularly practicing in the Supreme Court. The manner in which the membership was infiltrated was also brought to the notice of the court, and a definite and deliberate allegation was made that out of the 10,000 members of the SCBA, not more than 2,000 members were seen to attend the Supreme Court regularly, and the remaining 8,000 members are seen in the Supreme Court premises only on the day of the SCBA elections. It was alleged that, apart from the above, these 8,000 floating members had no interest whatsoever in the functioning of the SCBA or the well-being of its members, or even the functioning of the Supreme Court of India as a court. As it appears from the materials disclosed before us, the three aforesaid senior members of the bar, whose names had been suggested, were ultimately appointed by the SCBA to be the members of the implementation committee to implement the directions given by the honorable judges in civil appeal number 3401 and 3402 of 2003. Thank you.